What's going on, y'all? So as I look at this picture, I just don't understand. I'm confused, y'all. I don't understand how this Western Express driver ended up in that situation. I don't even know how he got down there, but I don't know. That little path, that doesn't even look like it's a road for cars or trucks. That looks like a little bridge that you would see like in a park that you would ride your bike on or jog down. So I don't really understand how that driver ended up in that situation, but we're just gonna go ahead and assume that they did not have their GPS. There's no way. Which brings me to my point, guys. You need a GPS navigation, not just a navigation. You need one that's designed for semi trucks, whether that's a Rand McNally, a Garmin. Is this guy gonna let me out? Oh yeah. So yeah, like I said, get a Rand McNally or Garmin. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, those navigation systems are not cheap, especially if you buy them in the truck stops like Pilot, Loves. They're on the little pricey side. My Rand McNally that I used to use was like somewhere between $200 and $300. Now, I get it, everybody won't be able to afford a GPS, but don't worry, I got y'all. So if you go in your app store, you could use Trucker's Path, and there's a few other apps that you can use for navigation that are designed for trucks. Now, I will go ahead and let you guys know, more than likely you're gonna have to pay, a monthly subscription, to use it, but it's well worth it if you're somebody that can't afford it. So the good thing about these navigations, and in the next video I'm gonna actually show you my Rand McNally and some of the features, but the good thing about these GPS, they're designed, for trucks. They're gonna keep you on roads, designed for trucks. It's not gonna put you in an area where you're face to face with a low clearance bridge. It's not gonna put you in an area where it's gonna say no trucks allowed. You can optimize it for like how much weight you have, your height. Like if you pull oversized, you can optimize it for that. Now, if you're like me and you pull hazmat, you could have it optimized for hazmat routing, because as you guys know, those of y'all that don't know, when you have placard hazmat, you won't be able to always go in certain areas. Like sometimes in certain cities, you won't be able to go through downtown. They'll have a hazmat route. Or those of y'all that travel Interstate 10, like right when you get into Mobile, that tunnel, you can't go through that tunnel, so you have to take a hazmat route. And again, if you have placard hazmat, you are not allowed in tunnels whatsoever. Gotta take a hazmat route. Now, let's talk about if you're using your GPS and it fails you, meaning it puts you in an area where you shouldn't be. Now, I've had my Rand McNally for a few years, and it's only got me caught up one time, and luckily I was able to get myself out that jam, without any damage. But like I said, use your GPS as a tool. It's good to use, but don't rely on it 100%. You still need to have a sense of directions of where you're going, because at any given time, that GPS could glitch out, it could die on you. Or if you're in an area, if you have your GPS, under Wi-Fi, if you're like in the middle of nowhere, like let's just say you're out in West Virginia somewhere, middle of nowhere, you could lose signal and it may not recalculate. So it's always a good idea to periodically, check the turn by turns. That way you get an idea, like if I'm going up to Georgia, I know I'll be on 75 for about 200-300 miles. I'll put that mental note in my head, like, okay, when I get past this point, I know I'm gonna need to be on this road. So this might be time consuming, but it will save you. Just write it down, just in case, it goes out on you. Like I said, do not rely on these navigations 100%. Now, say you use your GPS and you miss your turn, do not panic. Don't panic, just pull over, put your four ways on, and figure out your next move. But do not continue, especially if you're not familiar with that area. Now, I said don't rely on Google Earth, Google Maps, because those are designed for cars. You know, it's gonna take you on roads that cars can go down, but you can't go down. Now, it's okay to use Google Earth only to see what the place looks like. So if you're going to a shipper and receiver, it's okay to use it, you know, just to see like a live image or a live street view. That way, you know, like if I have to come in through the west entrance or the east entrance, and it basically just gives you a better understanding of how you need to come in. So that's the only time I would say you should use it. But other than that, do not use Google Maps, Android Maps, or whatever it's called. Don't use it. Use your trucker GPS. I'm trying to think what else I can tell you guys. I think that's it. But like I said, I'm gonna have a follow-up video probably tomorrow, that, you know, where I go over my Ram and just show you some of the features and all of the things that you can do on it. So that's the video today. As I always tell y'all, thank you to all my day one subscribers. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate all of you guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button. As I always tell y'all, y'all take it easy, stay safe.